The following joke has been translated from German. I'm not sure if it is known in English-speaking areas. Anyway, two planets have a chat. One of them says, "I don't feel good at all. I'm suffering from Homo sapiens." The other planet replies, "Oh, so did I some time before. It's really annoying, but it's over quite quickly." As a matter of fact, the talk took place between the Earth and the Sun, and went much deeper into the topic. "Mom, I'm really not feeling well." "I know, your CO2 fever. It is brought about by the Homo sapiens germs and is really annoying. But I spoke to Medicus recently. He is another star in our galaxy, a really successful planets doctor. A wonderful star. Well, why shouldn't you know it? We have an intimate relation, you know, neutrino exchange and such things." "Congratulations, Mum. But did you discuss Homo sapiens infections, or were you just thinking of neutrino sex?" "Don't be cheeky. That's exactly about what I wanted to talk to you. Well, Medicus knows quite some planets who have overcome the disease. I think you know, being populated by germs is in itself a good thing for a planet. One kind, the flora germs, take CO2 out of the planet's atmosphere and produce oxygen. The other kind, the fauna germs, live from this oxygen and produce CO2. As long as this is balanced, it provides a comfortable body temperature of the planet." "Yes, at that time I really felt well, but then—" "Yes, but then, I mean, Homo sapiens germs are in fact a species of fauna germs. And as long as they don't get out of hand, everything is fine." "Exactly. But then they began to poke around within my body to extract my coal, my petrol, my natural gas. That was so terrible." "Poor little thing. Yes, that's how the Homo sapiens germs turn into parasites. But above all, they unbalance the planet's CO2 budget. That's exactly what we call the CO2 fever." "Did Medicus say anything about how to overcome the disease?" "That's the exciting thing. He observed two entirely different progressions. The first occurs more frequently. In this case, the Homo sapiens germs produce as much CO2 that they are themselves destroyed by your fever and die out. After that, you will recover." "And the second?" "The second is rare but very beautiful. In the second case, the Homo sapiens germs learn how to adapt themselves. Yes, indeed. One does not yet know exactly how it works, but the Homo sapiens germs are able to learn. Then they will stop exploiting your innards and producing CO2 without restraint. Instead, they will collect the radiation that I am sending to you every day. They will utilize the inner heat that you produce anyway. In short, they will live symbiotically rather than parasitically. Thus, the Homo sapiens germs will still live on your body, but you will both derive benefit from each other. This scenario will also lead to your full recovery, but as it were on a higher level." "Wow, this sounds really like a fairy tale. Can anything be done to facilitate the second scenario rather than the first?" "Medicus thinks not. That would depend on the Homo sapiens germs themselves in a manner which he did not yet fully understand himself. But if you want to hear my opinion, maybe it helps if you, on your part, stop seeing the Homo sapiens germs as your enemies whom you are forced to combat. if you were sending them good vibrations instead. That's what I'll do, Mum. And give Medicus my regards, although we haven't met. And for all I care, have as much neutrino. Stop, my little daughter. Don't you interfere in my sex life.